Hello everyone, welcome back to the Duelist Tub, and in today's video we'll be going into Spright Life Twins. Now Spright Life Twins is a lot like Spright by itself, however we'll be combining it with the Archetype Life Twins. A lot like what we did in the Labyrinth Twins video, however I believe this is miles ahead more powerful. I don't think it's the strongest Spright deck. Pure Spright is not the strongest Spright deck, but this is definitely stronger. And before we get any more into the deck, let's first go check out those replays. So, to start us off, we have the Live Twin Kiss Kill. Just like we remember, this summons one Lila from the deck, and then Lila gets us our evil twins, or evil twin combos, that being Lila and Kisko over here. But, we also have Triple Tactic in order to draw two to control, or look at our opponent's monster, or look at our opponent's hand, choose one card from it, stuff one to the deck. Powerful card. Sucks that we have both of them in hand, and Call by the Grave to stop anything from interrupting our field. We also have the Spright Starter, which will come in handy in just a bit. First Kisko gets us Lila. We're going to go into Kisko. Always start off with pink, then blue, then pink. Summon Lila from the grave. That's going to get us our evil twin Lila. Now we're going to Spright Starter. That's going to get us our blue. Blue gets us our Jet. Jet gets us our starter, or our smashers. Now we special summon the Kisko. That's going to draw us one free card. And we have this new card. A new monster from the deck. And that's going to be the Jin Foster. During either player's turn, when effective opponent's monsters activate, attach 2. Get the activation if you do, it's like 500. The reason why this card is extremely powerful and only rare is because this is extremely old, extremely hard to get into, both Spright, it's a piece of cake. Let's see, continuing on, set 4, putting one of our triple tactics as a bluff. That's what they got. We have some carrier, Kisko, Lila, destroy. Start this new animation, ascending and Jalon, and we cannot plays our turn. And something I also forgot to mention, I did misplay here because, as you can see here, the second effect of the evil twins are always swing effect to special summon either or of the other twin from the grave. Also, you cannot special monster from the extra deck this turn, except Fiend monsters. Now the only reason I could special summon Jin Buster is because, as you can see here, it's a Fiend. However, the rest of our Spright cards are not. Elf is not a Fiend, Gigantic Spright is not a Fiend, so we couldn't really combine or utilize these cards as effectively as we wanted to. This is mostly my fault, because, as you can see here, it's for the rest of the turn. You're going to see this misplay a lot since it's really my first time using the deck. But usually what you want to do is Gigantic Spright first, go into your combos, do this for last, and it'll go peacefully or violently. Spright blue gets us the red. Elf special summons blue. Lila, so summon Kisko, this is our draw. It's gonna get us our summon Snitch is gonna get us our Kiss Kill. That's gonna be Frost, vanishes, and draw. Yep. So as you can see here from this game, the resource generation was just overwhelmingly powerful. Our opponent could not keep up, even though we misplayed a lot. Alright, see you in the next clip. Alright, our hand is looking very powerful here. We have the Spright Blue, we have the Biru, Max C, Secret Password, and Called by the Grave. This gets us our other twins. And the Spright Blue gets us the rest of our cards. Let's see how it goes. You're gonna interrupt us, or interrupt the Secret Password. However, we do got the Called by the Grave, stopping it, which allows us to go through with the rest of our turn. Gets some snitch, grabs us a Lilla. Lilla go into the Frost Kisco, Spright Blue, get this Jet. As you can see here, I'm learning my lesson and doing my combos a little early. Get the starter. This we're going to get into Gigantic. Love this animation. Gigantic, remove, get the red. As you can notice, this is our fifth summon, so it cannot kill us any further. Here, gonna get a Elf. Elf's gonna special summon against our carrot. Now, Lola. So it's Masquerade. I did this a little reverse. Let's go Lola first. Let's go to the left. Yep. So Lilla. Then Frost. Kisco. To Lilla. To another Lilla. Then Watt special summon on Kisco the next turn. That's what we got. So this is going to be a Pendulum Magician deck. Center Scales, Kisco, so that we can draw one. And then we can summon our Abomination Chain. Duelist Alliance, Ash, don't want the particular place. However, because of the Called by Grave from the last turn, we could not negate since to the end of the next turn. This is gonna be the next turn, and it's gonna keep going on until the end of it. So let's continue. Banish, and then let's draw. Let's press summon the carrot so that we'll stop any spell. That's gonna be. Now here I did misplay a little bit. I'm supposed to Lilla destroy the Pendulum Graph first, and then Unchain Abandon destroy this one. So it's discard whenever a card is destroyed. Destroys. For Odd Eyes, I'm going to negate the carrot. Destroy. Odd Eyes. That's a interruption. You're going to attack Elf, unfortunately. However, that does activate our Abandon. And turn, it's going to activate again. So we're going to see 3 destructions turns. As long as we battle, destroy, effectively destroy, and end of turn. So Blue's gonna get its Jet. Jet's gonna get its starter, I believe. Nope, it's gonna be a Smash for just that much resources. Elf. And Elf's gonna get its red, so that will be the gate. Let's go. Notice that they have 0 cards in hand. Let's go to the game. That's it. And as you can see there, this deck is just insane. Basically, they're playing our opponent's turn, and we just generate more resources than our opponent to set up for the next turn. We have a false field of 6, counting 7, counting the spell, and 5 cards still remaining in our hand. Alright, see you in the next clip. So here, we're gonna start off with a secret password. Password's gonna get us a twin. Or since next is gonna get us a twin. Lilla into. Let's go Frost. Jet. Starter. Blue. We all know how it goes. Gigantic Spright. That's right, I'm doing this to Masterduel later on. Blue, Princess Red. I also learned my lesson from the last game, making sure I go on Kiss Kill first so that I can get that free draw. But I forgot about my first lesson to not use this quite yet, so that I can get other monsters in the deck. But honestly, that's fine. Lilla gets us back our Kiss Kill for the draw. That's the Nibiru. That's an amazing top deck. Carrot. So now we have all negates. Basically, an Omni Negate, Interruption, Destruction, and draw. Let's negate that by attributing the Kiss Kill. And our opponent did not want to go anymore because that is the power of Spright. Alright, see you back at the deck list. Alright, now we're back at the card by card. So first off, we have Maxi, Masterduel attacks. We have our Kiss Kill. This is a lot like the Lilla we've been seeing. Basically, if this is normal special summon Lilla. And Lilla has an inverse. If you normal special summon this card, special summon our Kiss Kill. And it's very important that you control no other monsters for this to proc. So these are very vulnerable to Imperms, Ash Blossoms, Ghost Spells, basically anything in the book. Anything that can interrupt this, it will be a huge weakness. Then we have our Kiss Kill Frost. This gets us a free draw if we control an Evil Twin, and our opponent draw or adds a card from their deck to their hands. That includes a draw like Pot of Desires, Pot of Greed-esque effects. We already know about Spright Blue, magnificent card. Spright Jet, magnificent card. Red, Monster Negate, Carrot, Spell Negate. Also, we do want to cut these to 1, just because we do want to get our normal summons instead of these, because these are really just extenders. We don't really need to go 2-hand, and that gives us more room for hand traps. Speaking of hand traps, we got Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit. There's only one here because I ran out of UR, funnily enough, but this destroys a monster on the field. I believe this is going to be very useful against Spright and other cards that like to just gain advantages on the board. It's also really good at continuous spells effects, since they won't be able to resolve unless they won't be able to resolve if they get destroyed. We also have Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. We know what Masterduel attacks, Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion. I believe this card is going to be very useful in this upcoming meta, just because it can stop a special from a card from the graveyard, and it can stop a card from our graveyard to be banished. And this also stops a Spright Smasher, so we can interrupt that. It's going to be very useful. You have Nibiru. Honestly, this is going to come in handy in a lot of matchups. Triple Tactics Talent. This card is exceptional. It's pretty good going second. If your opponent has Activate Monster Effect in your main phase, you have to 1Ds, draw 2, take control, or just take one out from their hands. Make them start with 4 cards in their deck. But the reason why I believe Triple Tactics Talent has a it's important for this deck is because now that we're in Spright meta, it's going to be very important that you play hand traps or monsters that just activate, and Triple Tactics sort of checks that, since if your opponent is activating Monster Effect during your main phase, we get to activate any of these powerful effects. We have triple secret password, just to guarantee we start off with our sprites and life twins, no matter what. We have one Project Prosperity, just amazing card. There's a reason why it's put in 1. Study Snitch, same reason. This is basically another 3 versions of this. Called by the Grave, Masterduel attacks, starter, Spright attacks, smashers, Spright attacks, and imperm, Masterduel attacks. Now let's get into the card by card in the extra deck. So the Gin Buster is a very exceptional card. I could have utilized it a lot better in those replays, looking back, but this is just an absurd monster negate, something that you could definitely replace red with. Onibimaru Soul Sweeper is a free banish until the end phase when you detach a material, and also this is destroyed by an opponent's card, so that's battle. And card effect. You get to recycle cards and put them back into the deck, which is what we do a lot with the Smashers. It'll come in handy there. Gigantic Spright, just an amazing card. If you want to learn more about each of the Spright cards, make sure to watch my Pure Spright video. IP Masquerena, this is what gets us into our Nightmare Unicorn and into our Unchained Abomination, which allowed us to dismantle that pendulum board last time, or interrupt heavily on that pendulum board. Kiss Kill, we saw it a lot before, but if you can special summon and you control a little monster, you can draw one. Inversely, if you special summon this one and you control a Kiss Kill monster, you can destroy one. We have Elf, which is just insane in this card, since this sort of circumvents the weakness of these 2 cards. Since Elf can revive back any level 2 from a graveyard, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can target 1 in rank, only 2. So basically, if your opponent controls a monster, you can bring back a Lila, or bring back a Kiss Kill, and allow them to do their combos as planned. Nightmare Unicorn, an amazing remover, interruption, just crazy card. We have Crusader Avermax here because we have the IP Masquerena, and this cannot be targeted by card effects and cannot be destroyed when we use Masquerena. And Trouble Sunny is a pretty insane card. Not extremely strong. I believe that Avermax and Abomination are a lot better in most case scenarios, but Trouble Sunny is a royal rarity, so you know. But you can tribute this card to summon a 1 Kiss Kill and 1 Lila from our grave at the same time, so both of their effects will proc at the same time if you haven't used them yet. And also, you can banish this, send in 1 Eviltron monster from your hand, deck, or face up on the field, send 1 card on the field to graveyard. So if you have both of these on the field, you can banish this card, send 1 of these to the graveyard, and send another card from your opponent's field to the grave. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Let me know if you enjoyed any of the replays, anything else you want to see. Next up will be Runic Spright. Thank you very much for watching the Duelist Tub. Remember to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Take care, and have a wonderful day. Bye.